It's a very standard, straightforward muffin recipe. You're going to take all the dry. You're going to combine all the dry.
Okay.
We're going to mix some wet up in a minute, the wet ingredients in a minute,
Okay,
and mix them in.
4 cups of unbleached flour. How much oat? A half a cup?
Half a cup.
Okay, half a cup of oat flour. Now, where do you get all your flours?
Actually, glad you asked.
Yeah.
These are all, everything here is organic. The cornmeal and the flour are both actually grown, processed, and milled in New York State.
Really? How
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
So 1 cup of coarse cornmeal. Now, where's that mill?
Just outside of Ithaca.
I love cornmeal, and I love to go visit the mills. I visited one in Tennessee, but again, that wouldn't be as sustainably permissible as one in New York State.
You know, it all becomes relative. It really does.
3 tablespoons plus 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And where's that made?
That's a trick question.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And then 1 1/4 cups of granulated sugar, unprocessed, right?
Right.
Raw sugar.
Right. It's organic sugar also.
Okay, I love that.
While you're doing that, I'm going to just chop up this pear. So we can get,
So this is all mixed up.
right. And then we're going to take, we're just going to take some pear.
Does that get mixed in here too?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're going to
okay.
put that in here.
So 2 large Bosc pears with the skin on, and just throw that in.
Yeah, you know, add a little bit more right there. So, okay, and then that's going to go with the ginger also. So this is crystallized ginger.
Yeah,
that we, right.
Do you make it?
We do not make this. This is something it's store-bought. It is organic. You have a choice between organic or regular. And then just toss this around. So I'm just using my hands.
That's fine.
So toss this around.
They're organic.
Yes, they are. As organic as it gets. Okay, so that's it.
Okay. And then the wet ingredients are, plain yogurt. Oh, good.
Yeah, and back to local, we get our yogurt from a biodynamic farm that's 125 miles north of New York City, a longtime farmer's market stand.
And 2 tablespoons of applesauce. Now, what does 2 tablespoons of applesauce do?
It softens it. It just
okay.
it gives the muffin a little bit of love. It just softens it a bit.
Okay.
The eggs, mix that in. There's canola oil.
Okay. So no buttered canola oil.
There's no butter. The fat in this recipe is, well, there's about to be butter. The basis of it is yogurt.
Okay.
And then, let me...
Yeah, do that with a whisk.
Yeah, a little bit faster. And then that's going to just get this basically emulsified so it's smooth. And at that point, let me make a well right here in the center.
Okay.
And then just go ahead and pour that in. And then just stir that around. Just going to add a little bit of melted butter, and that's just a little more love for
a little more love and
the
good
texture.
flavor.
Right.
Yes. So, so it was 1 cup of oil and half a cup of butter.
Half a cup of butter.
Okay. So, get this all stirred together.
Right.
And it's a kind of a stiff batter.
Yeah, it is. And then once
it's
you're
quite
here,
mixed. Not quite mixed.
Once you're, let's get that.
Yeah.
So once the dry and the wet are all combined, then you're good to go ahead and put them in the muffin pans.
So now the muffin pans are not really muffin pans. They look like deep little cake pans.
We're going to top with a little more of the pear on each one.
Okay.
And a little bit.
Oh, more ginger.
Yeah, a little bit of the ginger. And that's it.
Doesn't
and then
that
they're
look
ready
good,
to go.
Everybody? Yes. Bake it in a 350 oven, right?
350 oven for about 15 minutes,
Okay.
18 minutes.
Okay, and cool before eating. What a great idea.
That's
very, very delicious. So, and here we have the beauties. Let's just show how they look. Offer me one, Maury.
Martha,
look at that.
please.
That is a different shape and size of muffin.